Concerning the question of families in Iraq, my experience as a personal representative of the Holy Father visiting the displaced people after the moment in which terrorists sent them away from their houses, their villages, their region. I found the families really united among themselves, but forced to abandon everything, so in a very, very difficult manner. The beauty was that they were united. The difficulty is because they left their houses, their villages, their tradition, the education of their children. So it was very, very moving, listening their experiences, their problems, their difficulties. And still now, they don't know what will be their future. This is, in this moment, is a very dramatic perspective. If in the past it was just to find a shelter, and they try, our parishes, the diocese, they try to find a shelter for them to solve the problems immediately they have, from very simple problems you can about eating, about sleeping, about having a shower. Now the question is, how long this situation will go on? What about our future? On this aspect, some of them, perhaps losing hope, they say, we want to go out. But many of them, they said, we want to remain. Please help us to have security. We wanted to go back to our villages, to our tradition, that ascertain that we have an international protection, because in this moment they have a difficulty to believe that a local protection could be provided to them. So on this aspect, we hope that in a certain time, we hope something could come out, at least giving to them this opportunity to retake possession of their houses and their life. So normally, in my experience, couples, they want to stay in their own environment, religiously, psychologically, morally, same environments. So our families, especially in places difficult like Iraq, like Middle East, they maintain this perspective. Christians, Catholics, they wanted to remain among themselves. This is the explication why, for many centuries, they survived in a very vast Islamic majority. The second is that the perspective they have in case of mixed couples, that if is a Muslim man marrying a Christian, she must be considered also Muslim. And on the contrary, it is difficult, almost impossible to find a Christian man to marry a Muslim. This is the families they work against. These differences still in their mind, in their tradition, make it difficult for them to have mixed families, mixed marriages. But it's not really, we found also them. And this is a very hard time for them, and much more for their children in their future. We hope that if there is a perspective concerning human rights, equal human rights, freedom of religion, I think also these mixed marriages could come out. I found some of them, but most probably they are all from very low class, where they just find together, where the principles are less known, or from a very high level, where they found the solution among themselves how to live. Anyhow, I think the presence of our couples among also the majority Muslim, it works well, especially in peace. The problems are when somebody try to instill among them different perspectives, one against the other, and not working for the peace, for the good of themselves.